On tonight's menu, we're going to grill some chicken thighs, we're going to make some barbecue baked beans, and some potatoes. So to season the chicken thighs, we're going to hit it with the Lowry's adobo. This has salt, garlic, pepper, some oregano, and some turmeric in it. We're going to dice it up with a little bit extra garlic powder. And then for the baked beans, we've got some pure maple syrup. We got a little chili sauce we're going to add into that. And we're also going to add in some brown sugar and some onion and green bell pepper. And a little bit of bacon as well. And then potatoes, they're simple. We're just going to quarter them up, throw them in a pot, and get those nice and cooked up. But let's go ahead and get this chicken seasoned. We're also going to have a little soy sauce on them. That's going to be primarily the marinade along with the spices. Okay, so we got the chicken all seasoned up with the adobo and a little extra garlic. Now we're going to hit it with some soy sauce. Throw these in a bag with some more soy sauce to cover them. Throw those in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. Got these covered in soy. Let's add them to the bag. All right, we got them in the bag. We're going to add some more soy into the bag. And then we're going to use all the juice that was left in this pan. That's got some of that adobo and extra garlic on there as well. Oh yeah. So for the bacon, I showed the brand new package of Black Label, but I had a few slices in my refrigerator already of this naturally hickory smoked thick sliced bacon. Went ahead and chopped it up into quarters. We're going to throw it in the pot as soon as this gets to heat. And we're just going to cook it to not where it's crispy, but just soft, because it's going to continue to cook when we throw it in the oven. Okay, while these are cooking up, I've got half a green bell pepper here. We're going to use about half of this onion. Get all that chopped up. We're going to use a couple of tablespoons of the bacon grease that's left over in the pot after this cooks a little bit. We're going to throw those onions and peppers into that bacon grease. Cook that up. Then we'll add in our baked beans, bring those to a boil. We'll add in some other ingredients such as the maple syrup, the brown sugar, some chili sauce. Once that all comes mixed together and comes to a boil, then we'll throw it in the oven on 350 for about 45 minutes. Okay, bacon has been pulled. It has not been cooked all the way through, just browned a little. We have some nice bacon grease in the bottom of the pot here. Going to finish chopping up the onion, get the peppers chopped up, throw them in. All right, so that onion was rather large. I'm only going to use about half of what I chopped up. All right, so we got the onions and the bell pepper added in. We're going to let these cook for about 5 minutes just to soften them up. And then we'll basically add in all the other ingredients. Instead of the chili sauce, which does have a little bit more flavor, I'm just going to go with some ketchup. We're going to add about a quarter cup of that, about a tablespoon of yellow mustard, a couple of shakes of Worcestershire, a couple of tablespoons of the brown sugar, a couple of tablespoons of the maple syrup, and then we'll add in some of this bacon. Now this bacon is pretty long still. I'm going to chop this up. All right, these are looking good, nice and soft. We're going to go ahead and add in the baked beans and all the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so once again, we had about a tablespoon of yellow mustard, 2 tablespoons of the maple syrup, a quarter cup of the ketchup, a few splashes of the Worcestershire, and 2 tablespoons of the brown sugar. Now we're going to add in, let's see, about half of the bacon. We'll save the other half for after it gets through, or right before it goes into the oven. All right, we're going to bring this to a boil, or wait for this to come to a boil before we throw it in the oven. This has come to heat, it is now boiling. The oven has been preheated to 350 already. We're going to stick this in and bake for about 45 minutes. All right, while the baked beans are in the oven, went ahead and took 4 red potatoes, cut them into eighths. So I sliced it down the middle to make halves, and then each half I cut up into 4 pieces. Threw it in the pot with some water. We're going to go ahead and start that cooking process. I'm going to add a little salt to the water, and we'll get these cooked up. Just fired up the grill, the Holland grill. This is where we're going to be cooking the chicken. Oh yeah, going to be some good groceries tonight. Grill has been heated up. We got the chicken out here. We're going to lay these down skin side first. Cook those for about 20-25 minutes and then come out and flip. All right, the timer just went off for the baked beans, so we're going to go ahead and pull those. Oh yeah, those are looking good. Probably could stay in for another, I don't know, 5 to 8 minutes until it's nice and bubbly. So I'm going to throw them back in for just a few more minutes. Been another 5 minutes and those are looking perfect. All right, it's been about 22 minutes. We'll go ahead and flip these. All right, the potatoes are fork tender. It's time to go ahead and pull those off the stove and drain them. And then we're going to add in some butter. All right, it's been about 45 minutes. Look at this chicken. Oh, yes. So much yes. We're going to set it over here in the pan. Oh, this should be nice and juicy. Oh, yeah. And then we'll cut off the grill. Our potatoes are done. Our baked beans are done. And we just pulled the chicken off the grill. Oh, looks so good. Let's get this on a plate and put what's on the outside on the inside of us. There you have it, folks. I had a little bit of ranch dressing on my potatoes. That's how I like it. I already taste tested those baked beans and they're spot on. That chicken is looking fantastic. Can't wait to dig in. Hope you've enjoyed the content. If you have, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, leave a comment. Do whatever you got to do. I hope you've had a fantastic day. This is Cooking with Tatted, and have a good one.